Cumulative final, 92 out of 100.
I cannot believe that I just aced my final exam. Holy How's it going, everyone? Happy Monday and welcome back to another week of medical school, and more specifically, my last week of my first semester. So this is my final exam week, and it is honestly crazy to think how fast the semester's gone. I feel like I just started and it's already been 5 months. So to update you guys on what's been going on, I had my neuropathology exam last Friday and I actually scored a 78% on it, which means I passed the block, which I'm super stoked about. I know I could have gotten a higher grade. There was a lot of questions where I changed my answer from the right one to the wrong one, and I don't know why. Like, I've just been second guessing myself, and that's just like a habit that I've had since med school started. I didn't really do that in undergrad, so I don't really know why I'm doing that now. But if I've learned anything, you know, the exams are always a representation of what you know. Like, I feel like I learned neuropathology very, very well, but maybe I just didn't perform as well as I could have on the exam. But in general, I feel like I learned a lot and I'm okay with that. But anyways, my final exam was on Friday, and the way that final exams work for medical school kind of varies between schools. So for my school, the final exam is more of a chance for remediation. So say I had failed a block early in the semester, like dermatology, then I would have to pass the dermatology questions on the final exam to have counted as pass the dermatology block. And I really like the system my school uses, because rather than having like a few blocks over the course of like 10 weeks and then having a final exam every 10 weeks, which is only like 2 exams a semester, my school has more frequent exams every 3 to 4 weeks, and it's all focused on the block that we're in so that we can do the block, take the final exam, move on to the next block, and then we can use the final exam at the end of the semester as a chance to remediate. And personally, because I don't have to remediate any of my exams, I'm just gonna use this as a chance to like go through the material again, maybe look at things that I know I had a hard time with in previous blocks, or maybe I was getting wrong on exams, and just again, like another chance to just go through all the material. And so overall, I'm in a really fortunate situation. I don't have any classes this week. We've done all our finals for our other classes. All I have is the final on Friday, and I'm done for winter break. But anyways, I feel like I've talked a whole bunch. I'm gonna hop on Discord right now and do some practice questions with a classmate. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Yo, you ready to do some more practice questions? Do you? This is a pretty elevated leukocyte count. So,
You know what? I don't think it's that bad considering this is our first time really touching MSK since MSK, you know? Time to have a little snack and start reading through some first aid.
Alright, so I've just been reading through first aid for a little bit. I'm about to just take a break, get some exercise, but I'm in the mood to try a handstand push-up. I haven't done it in like a while, but I kind of just want to see if I can still do it. Oh, wait, that was so close. Oh, I don't think I went down far enough. Dang, I actually kind of did it. I don't think I got as far down as I probably should have been, but I'm not mad about that. All right, I just rewatched that clip and I like barely went down, so I'm gonna try it again. Dang it, I don't think I did it. You know what? I don't think those attempts were too bad. I think I might start practicing that again, maybe like a little bit every day. But for now, I'm gonna ride the bike for a little bit and then maybe do like an ab workout, and then I'll have some dinner after.
Just hit a quick 40 minutes on the bike, and now it's time to do some ab workouts.
Whew, I am exhausted. All right, so I ended up making some dinner pretty late because my friend wanted to do more practice questions.
But what I made was chicken that I reheated from the other night, and then some broccoli that I actually added red pepper flakes to, which makes it like spicy broccoli, and it makes it so much better. And while I eat, I'm gonna play some Warzone with some friends. Morning, guys. So I let myself sleep in a little bit. I'm actually about to hop on Discord to do more practice questions with my classmate who I always do practice questions with. Yesterday we did the musculoskeletal practice question blocks, and then today we're gonna focus on derm, and I think tomorrow we'll focus on like basic medical sciences. So I'm gonna hop on Discord and I'll catch up with you guys later. Yo, what is up, dude? You ready? You know, I don't think 63 is that bad. I mean, 65% again. At least we're consistent. Whatever will I do in this situation? Boom! Let's go!
All right, so we did about 80 or so dermatology questions, and now we're taking like a half-hour break. So I think I'm gonna ride the bike for a little bit, and then we'll hop back on, and then we have like 20 more questions to finish, and that's pretty much the whole plan for the day. All right, so my buddy and I just got done doing our practice questions for the day, and overall we did about 100 or so dermatology practice questions, which all went pretty well. And so now the plan for the rest of the night is I kind of just want to relax. I'm gonna go to my parents' house to do my laundry, and then my brother and I are gonna go to the park and walk around and just kind of like play some Pokemon Go. And yeah, it should just be a relaxing evening.
Dang, look at that boy. What's his IVs look like?
Oh, dude. Beautiful.
Hey.
I think we killed it.
So much laundry to fold.
Good morning, guys. So I ended up staying at my parents' house pretty late last night, so I'm really tired right now. But my buddy and I are about to get on Discord, and you already know, about to hit a bunch of practice questions today. All right, so all morning we've just been doing questions from the Intro to Medical Sciences block, which was like our first block when we started medical school. And for me, that was a pretty tough one just because it was all the biochemistry, genetics, micro, all that kind of stuff. And so now we're gonna take like an hour break, and I'm probably gonna ride the bike and do some Anki cards, and then we're gonna hop back on and keep doing questions probably for the rest of the day. But before I ride the bike, I wanna try another handstand push-up like I tried on Monday. I don't think I got very low.
Something, and again, I don't think you've been taught this because you really haven't had oncology yet.
And back to the grind.
So I have these like multi-grain, like high seed, like crackers.
I think so too. Nice. Good job, buddy. All right, dude, one more set of questions.
Oh my gosh, this was such a long day. I've literally been sitting at the computer since like 9:30 this morning, and we went through about like 1,000 or so PowerPoint slides of practice questions. And honestly, it was all material that I just really don't like. It's like the Intro to Medical Sciences stuff, like I told you guys earlier. And that composes about 30 out of the 75 questions on our exam. So the breakdown for our final exam is 30 questions from Intro to Medical Sciences, 15 questions from a mixture of MSK and dermatology, and 30 questions on neuro. So we haven't really done any neuro practice questions because our last exam this past Friday was neuro. So we're kind of banking more on the fact that we just remember all that stuff anyway. And so if you guys remember, on Monday we did the MSK practice questions, yesterday we did derm practice questions, today we did IMS practice questions. And so tomorrow the plan is basically to wake up and go through this review document that we had. We want to rewatch all of Pathoma at 2x speed for MSK, derm, and neuro, which is about 220 minutes, and then 2x speed is like 110 minutes. And so that's about like 2 hours worth of just watching videos. And then I just want to read through all of first aid for MSK, derm, and neuro, which should take me probably about 3 hours. And so I think that's all pretty possible to do tomorrow. Overall, like this is just me like getting another chance to go through all the material. Luckily, I'm not stressed that much because I don't have to remediate anything. And so I'm in a pretty good position. I've just been kind of focusing on going back, remembering some of these concepts, being kind of like, oh yeah, like I remember that, but it's been a little while. And just gonna see how I do on this exam. But anyways, I feel pretty gross from just sitting around all day. So I think I'm gonna get some exercise, take a shower, make some food, and then maybe just play some video games for the rest of the night.
Time to torture myself. For dinner, I made an omelet with some turkey bacon. Oh,
He's on Vic, he's on Vic. Right there, down the middle. See it. Down. Aw, I wanted an extra.
hey! Let's go!
Morning, guys. So you'll have to excuse this super messy bedhead. But I'm about to hop on Discord again, as usual, for the, probably 20th day in a row or something like that. This is my advice. I've made a lot of friends in medical school and I love them all so much. But it's really awesome having like a friend that is willing to like get on Discord every single day and do practice questions. We've been doing practice questions together every single day since like probably before, like the week before Thanksgiving. And we're gonna get on Discord and do some more work today. And it's just really nice having someone that's willing to get up, collaborate, even though we're at like 2 different houses, 2 different apartments. We work together and it's really, really nice. Also, my heat at this apartment does not work, and this space heater has absolutely been saving me. All right, guys, so for the last 4 hours or so, my buddy and I have just been binge watching Pathoma. We've been watching it at 2x speed, pretty much starting from the stuff from the beginning of the semester up until musculoskeletal. And I still want to do derm and neuro, which will take about an hour and a half. And I told you guys we're not really stressing about this. We don't have to remediate anything, but we decided like, you know, we don't get that many opportunities to like go back and review material, and you don't really get a chance to like rewatch Pathoma, for example, until like closer to step 1. And so even though we're kind of okay for the final, like we don't have to remediate, we think this is just a good opportunity to really spend some time going back through old resources, rewatching Pathoma, and just getting that extra, you know, pass on the material, because again, some people don't even get that opportunity until closer to step 1. And so we decided just to like binge watch everything today. We spent maybe like 2 hours before that going through this review document. It was like 20 pages on like old concepts from previous exams. And overall, it was really exhausting. I'm super tired and I need to take a break right now. I think I'm just gonna relax a little bit, and then I wanna exercise for like an hour, ride the bike, do my Anki, and I'll make some food probably around 6. And the plan for the rest of the day is to spend about an hour and a half or so watching the Pathoma for neuro and derm. And then I just wanna read first aid and kind of just read through the MSK, the derm, and the neuro, which should take maybe a couple hours. And then maybe I'll go through the review doc one more time, but nothing too crazy. There's really nothing better to do with my time today. And then hopefully be done around 9, and I think that should be pretty good. So I went a little overboard on the biking today, but it's because I knew I wanted to treat myself tonight with this pizza. Kind of overcooked it a little bit, but that's totally fine, and I'm gonna enjoy it while I watch an episode of The Good Doctor. All right, guys, so it's just about 10 p.m. and over the last couple hours, I've just been reading through first aid, kind of leisurely. Again, I'm not really stressed. Tomorrow's more about like seeing how much I've learned, how much I've retained, and just setting a benchmark to know how much I need to review next year, closer to step 1. And overall, I'm kind of just ready to get the exam over with. That way I can enjoy my winter break and get 2 weeks off of medical school, which will be amazing. And, you know, again, not super stressed. So I think I'm just gonna go lay in bed and try to get up early to review some stuff. So I'll see you guys first thing in the morning. Morning, guys. I'm just having a little bit of iced coffee as well as a little snack because I thought it'd be good to get something in my belly before the exam starts. And yeah, I'm kind of just excited to get this over with. I have to log into the lockdown browser in about 10 minutes, so I'll catch up with you guys after my exam. All right, guys, I'm officially done with my final exam, and honestly, I think this is the best I felt about an exam pretty much since med school started. I think that it was just a general overview of everything we've learned this semester. I felt like the questions weren't too tricky, a lot of first order questions, which was really nice to see. And you know, I actually finished it relatively fast. I've actually just been on Discord for the last maybe 20 minutes or so talking to a classmate about it. And yeah, it really wasn't too bad. It had everything from intro to medical sciences, mainly that, and a lot of neurology. Not so much like musculoskeletal and derm, like a very small percentage of it was MSK and derm, but you know, that's totally fine. I actually felt very strong on all the neurology. I felt pretty okay about the IMS stuff, which is actually really nice because that was like the stuff I really didn't like studying. And yeah, I am pretty much completely done. The only thing I have standing in my way between now and winter break is I have to write a 3 to 5 page paper on my community service experience with my group. And luckily it's a group paper, and so we're gonna meet on Zoom at noon to work on it. And I think between now and then, I'm actually gonna sit down and actually film like a full video that actually talks about my experiences over the past semester, because I think it would be too much to talk about in this vlog, and I kind of just want to sit and really think back on how I felt during this entire process, everything I've learned, maybe any advice I would give you guys. And so I think I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Yo, I just got my final exam grade back, and check this out. Cumulative final, 92 out of 100. I just got a 92% on my final exam, and that's like my first A on an exam in medical school, and it was on the final. I am so stoked right now. I thought I did well while I was taking the exam and when I submitted it, but I did not think that I got an A. I thought maybe a B or at least a high C, but a 92%, oh my gosh, what a good way to end the semester. Honestly, I really needed this because I've been getting high C's all semester, and I just felt what if I wasn't retaining the material? What if I wasn't learning it well? But to get a 92 on my final, oh my gosh, I am just so stoked right now. Anyways, I still have to work on this paper, so I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, so I've just been relaxing for the last few hours, and I've been editing this video, which kind of just goes over my experiences so far during my first semester, some of the things that I learned, some of the things that I wish I knew, and, it's just kind of an overall, me kind of reflecting back. And so I'm gonna upload that tomorrow morning, which is the day before this vlog goes out. So make sure to go check that out if you haven't already. And I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm actually about to go have some dinner with some classmates, just a handful of us that are, pretty close, and we've been studying a lot together because we just wanted a way to celebrate finishing our first semester. And so I'm gonna end the vlog here so that I can come home tonight and work on editing this. And so yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this week in medical school, and you know, just like the whole semester in general. Like, your guys' support has meant so much to me. I've really enjoyed making these YouTube videos, and I'm excited to keep on making them. And yeah, I'll be uploading videos throughout winter break. I only have 2 weeks, so not too much time, but I'll see what kind of videos that I can get out during it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.